Hello there, Epic Insanity here, and welcome to my podcast coaching and consultation service exclusively available on Fiverr. Some of you may be asking yourself, who are you? I go by the online alias of Epic Insanity, and I have been podcasting for almost 5 years where I create, record, edit, produce, and publish 2 weekly video game podcasts. Over the years, I've hit millions of downloads on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and beyond. Not only do I podcast for personal enjoyment, I am also a professional podcast editor. I am currently editing, producing, and publishing 5 other professional podcasts for clients from around the world. Not only am I an editor, I am fully invested in every project I work on, making sure that they are the best quality possible, and using my knowledge on how podcasting works to help others understand, improve, and grow their podcasts. And since I started using Fiverr to gain additional clients, a lot of my messages that reach my inbox are not about editing podcasts, but seeing if I can answer questions about getting their podcast off the ground, how to get onto iTunes, how to grow their podcast, and beyond. So that's where this gig was born. This gig has 3 different tiers where I offer 2 different services and 1 bundled tier where you get both services at a discounted rate. The first tier is the questions tier. This tier allows you to ask me as many podcast-related questions as you can possibly think of. From what a podcast is, why podcasting is the way of the future, why do you need a web host, the type of equipment you should use, and more. Here are a few examples. If your question isn't listed on this list, you can ask it anyway. Here's how it works. You submit your questions, and I send you a personalized PDF file with all of your answers. No scripts, no mass-produced responses, and if you have any more questions or follow-up questions, I will keep answering them via messages or send you an additional PDF if there's a bunch of them. The second tier is the evaluation tier, where I listen to up to 15 minutes of your podcast and critique it based on volume, presentation, topic, artwork, show notes, and much, much more. After I have listened to your podcast, I will submit back to you a PDF file with all the feedback and suggestions. The Epic Bundle is both the questions tier and the evaluation tier for 1 discounted rate. I will answer all your questions, and I'll also listen to your podcast and give you constructive feedback. I offer all 3 of these bundles at a very reasonable rate that won't cost you hundreds of dollars per hour in order to improve your podcast. If you are looking to grow your podcast reach or get your podcast off the ground, check out the details in my gig below or contact me here on Fiverr for any gig-related questions. Thanks for taking the time to check out my Fiverr podcasting, coaching, and consultation gig. If you are interested in my podcast editing services or need fast, affordable voiceover, check out my other gigs here on Fiverr.